It's the WCSSAA Championship Final from Grand River Collegiate in Kitchener. This is the senior finals matchup, the Grand River Renegades on home court in front of a packed gym. They would face off with the Cameron Heights Gaels. The Gaels coming off a huge semifinal win over the undefeated Laurel Heights Hurricanes, looking to ride that momentum into a championship. The Wrens, unbeaten this season, looking to close out WCSSAA with a perfect 15-0. Jumping right into the action, Cameron Heights up 6-4. Wanawani Ujalu Obeng with the rock. He drives the net and drains it, bringing us to 8-4 Gaels. Grand River would fire back, and here's Stefan Jurosevic from just inside the key. He drains it, and the Wrens take a 12-8 lead. The Gaels back the other way, and it's their point leader Saeed Muhammad getting involved. He spins out and looks for three, and it's nothing but net from Saeed, so the Gaels are back within one. 16-13 now, and it's the Wrens coming alive late in the first quarter. Andrew DeGravio drops a big three, and that brings us to 19-13 Wrens. And after a quick steal, it's DeGravio again from outside the key, and he drains another. That's two back-to-back threes from Andrew DeGravio, and the Wrens are up 22-13 after one. In the second quarter now, the Gaels looking to turn the momentum, and how about Wanawani Ujalu Obeng? He's free on the break, and it's Dunk City from Wanawani. The Wrens back the other way, and it's more from DeGravio. He drives and puts it up, and it's and one from Andrew. So it's 24-15. Then it's more from Saeed Muhammad. He pops up from distance, and it drops from Muhammad. That's a big three, and the Gaels would pull back within four. The Wrens keeping pace, and it's a sweet elbow jumper from Anthony Costin, and the Wrens are back up by 8. The Gaels back the other way, and here's Saeed Muhammad on the fast break. He jams it home with a sweet dunk, and it's 28-22 Wrens. Late in the quarter now, 30-24 Wrens, and how about Andrew DeGravio? He drops a huge three, and the Wrens look to take over. The Gaels back the other way, and it's a good drive from Wanawani. He kicks it out to Ali Salah for a wide open look, and Ali drains the answer. It's threes both ways, but the Wrens weren't done yet. This is Anthony Costin from the corner, and it's money from Anthony. So we head to the half, 36-27 Wrens. The Gaels coming out in the second quarter with some ice-cold defense. Here's Shalom Anikwa with a fat block by the rim, and the Gaels will cut the lead down to 36-32. And moments later, how about Saeed Muhammad? He jumps the passing lane, and it's a big layup from Muhammad, as the Gaels are back within a single basket. And that was just the start for Saeed. Moments later, now 38-34 Wrens, and here's Saeed for three, and he gets it to drop. So the Gaels are within one. And on the next possession, it's Saeed completing the comeback with another massive three-pointer. It's a huge third quarter from the Gaels as they take a 42-40 lead, and we head to the fourth quarter, 44-40 Cameron Heights. In the fourth quarter now, and it's the Gaels keeping the foot on the gas pedal. Saeed Muhammad pops up for another basket, and it's 48-41 Gaels. And on the next possession, it's a punch out from Muhammad, and it's Ali Salah with the three, and Cameron Heights are up by 10. Grand River look to find their footing, and it's a big three from Max Miljasevic as he brings the score to 53-47. And with 1 minute left on the clock, it's Andrew DeGravio from the three-point line, clutching up and bringing the Wrens within 4. The Wrens forced a foul for the ball back, and they send Saeed Muhammad to the line. And Saeed is just too cold as he drops both free throws. Final seconds of the game now, the Wrens down 62-56. Andrew DeGravio can't get the miracle three to drop, and it's a WCSSAA championship for the Cameron Heights Gaels. It's a huge game from Cameron Heights on the back of a stellar third quarter, as they are your champions. They take the WCSSAA final over the Grand River Renegades with a final score of 62-56.
Feels amazing. Feels great. I feel like we put in the work, and this is what we get out of it. Well, we practice this, practice me being in the paint and blocking shots. So I feel like we were just putting that into practice, and that was the strategy we have behind it.
I'm happy that we came out with the win because it was a very tight game, and our team could just get it done in the long run. We prepared a lot for the playoffs in the season, and we knew that we had to get through a lot of tough teams to win the championship, and we did that. We came out with a lot of energy. We came out with a lot of energy in the playoffs, and we won it all.
Really built up our momentum and really got us locked in back in the game. A couple defensive stops, running down the court, and getting a dunk. That really hyped up the team. And I feel like that energy boosted us up in the quarters. Yeah, that quarter, our number one goal was just to play defense, pressure them, make sure their best players don't get the ball, and just hold them down. Our goal was to hold them down to under a 10-point that quarter, and we did it. It feels great, man. I think we're offset bound. Next up is Kwasa. That's our next focus.